Hello, everyone. I wanted to do some reactions to normal content, either some cop videos or memes for the boys or stuff for the girls to see the other side. But the point is, I was not planning on making anything drama related today. And then Hasan had to go and do the biggest dick move you could possibly do. That is shocking his dog before it could step out of screen. So we're going to watch a really quick clip of it because, I mean, you have to. You have to give context, I have to assume, as if no one's seen it, even though I know everyone has seen it by now. So let's watch it really quick.
America, Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop.
Okay, so you heard the dog yelp right there. Watch what happens right before the dog yelps.
America,
So,
Kaya, please.
Oh, Kaya got her front paws off of the bed. Poor Hasan. How's he supposed to espouse his Marxist propaganda if the dog is walking around?
Just
Reaches off screen.
fucking go.
Notice he looks up just before the dog yelps. This is simple. It's because of the fact that he has now found the button with his finger. He's about to press it. He doesn't have to look at where it is because now he's got his finger on it. It's like if you're looking for the escape key or something that you have to move your hand for. You look for it real quick and you hit it. I mean, some of us don't need to look for the escape key, but I had to pick something that was kind of out of the way. But yeah, he looks down, he reaches forward to push the button saying, "Hey, prop, don't leave your spot." And then he hits the button in like a quarter of a second here.
Just stop.
Oh, it wasn't even a quarter of a second. It was almost immediately. And then the dog yelps. And this is the part that I haven't heard anyone really point out.
Stop.
Notice he stops completely and he stares at the dog after it yelps. This isn't something for caring for the dog. This isn't something for feeling any sort of regret for what just happened. This is Hasan in his head going, did I just fuck up? Did I just do something that I shouldn't have done on stream? Because if I did just screw up, I'm in a lot of trouble.
Jesus Christ.
I've never heard Hasan be quiet that long, honestly. And then he tried giving excuses that the dog had caught itself on the bed or something like that. Let me just point out. Watch the dog's paws while... Oh, I can't expand it. Watch the dog's paws when it's yelping.
Just fucking go. Just stop.
Where would it catch anything? One paw was firmly on and the other one was firmly off. It wasn't touching anything. Hasan is lying, just like Hasan always lies, because Hasan is a garbage human being. If you follow Hasan, I pray that one day you will be able to get enough of a brain in your head that you can understand that he, a multi-millionaire, is not for you. He doesn't care about you. He's never going to care about you. Communists, Marxists of all kinds will never care about you. All they care about is optics. And right now, he has a living animal to use as a prop. And the way I've described it in a couple of comment sections, because of course I had to be in the office today, so I didn't get a chance to actually sit down during the day to record anything. But Hasan is using this dog the exact same way that a single guy going to the park uses a dog. He's using it to gain that trust, that empathy, that relatability. Because if you're a single guy going to the park and you have a dog, women will naturally want to pet the dog. They will naturally feel more comfortable with you because dogs are a judge of character in many people's mind. There's just a lot of barriers that get broken down by having a dog. People like you more if you have a dog. I'm willing to bet that there's a study on that. Let's check real quick. The effects on likability when having a dog. I'm almost guaranteeing there's going to be a study. Oh, look, Psychology Today. Consciously or not, many people harbor ideas about what it means to be a dog person or a cat person, whether or not... Okay, where's the results? In fact, scientific studies have illuminated the attractive perks of having a pooch. For one thing, dogs often serve as magnets to draw other people towards you when you're out and about in your community. They give the impression that you are a kind, caring, trustworthy, compassionate, and patient... Sorry, I added an A right there. You are kind, caring, trustworthy. Because you're taking care of this cute creature. Dogs also serve as natural conversation starters. Again, what I just said, encouraging people to let down their guards long enough to at least say hello. When researching for our new book, The Purest Bond, Understanding the Human Canine Connection, we discovered numerous studies about what's been dubbed the social facilitation effect of having a dog. So, exactly what I just said. I was able to predict that perfectly. So in my view, Hasan wants a prop. He wants a dog that is just supposed to sit in the back and remind people, I'm trustworthy, I'm compassionate, you can believe me, you can love me. When really, he's the red flag walking in the room that's going to beat you and take all your shit. So, he has said that she caught her paw on the side of the bed. He has, quote unquote, showed the collar, but he didn't fully show the collar, and it's a shock collar that is on that dog. I have seen shock collars. I know people who have used shock collars to help train dogs. Here's the key that makes me say that Hasan is a vicious person. Firstly, as soon as he shocked that dog, it knew I'm supposed to get back on that bed. Notice how fast it got back on the bed. That happens from being trained to do something. That's why whenever you put in an invisible fence, you show the dog. You let it go over, it'll beep, then it'll zap them once, and then they'll hop back on the right side of the fence. You train the dog to teach it. You need to be here when you get shocked. Which means he's done this many, 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 many times. This dog has been shocked enough that its reaction is to do that. That's a problem. That shows a huge pattern of repeat issues with Hasan and Kaya. Now, the second thing is, like I said, I know people who have used shock collars to train dogs to not jump on people and stuff like that. Never. I have literally never heard one yelp like that. You are supposed to have a beeping collar, and then after beeping, it's supposed to do a low shock. The most reaction I've ever seen from a dog getting a shock collar is to jump back slightly. Sometimes the dogs even go, what the hell was that? And they don't even barely move. I've literally, out of between 6 and 12 dogs getting trained with shock collars, I've literally never heard one yelp from the pain. He has that thing cranked to the maximum. And then there's the stuff from the friend that shows them saying, hey, you're supposed to have 2 fingers able to go between the dog's collar and its neck. This is too tight. And he's like, oh, it's got a lot of neck meat. No, if it has a lot of neck meat, you tightening the collar down is just going to choke it with its neck meat. That excuse makes no sense at all. I want Kaya to find an actual home that will be friendly to her, because a dog is not meant to sit still for an extended period. My parents have a dog. We've had dogs my entire life growing up. My parents still have a dog. This dog, whenever it lays down, the longest it lays down is maybe an hour. It gets up, it wanders. Hasan expecting this dog to stay on its little tiny mat is like expecting a child to write Shakespeare. It's not what they were meant to do. It is literally the opposite of what they're meant to do. A kid is meant to go play and do physical stuff and have fun. A dog is not meant to sit on a little tiny bed that's just the size of it. But Hasan has to have his optics. He sure does. Meanwhile, you have these idiots like Nyla who try to defend Hasan, but literally no one believes you, Nyla. Also, notice they've got flags in their bio. They always do, don't they? There is nothing defensible about this. Because it would be one thing, like, whenever I was watching this, the benefit of the doubt is, oh, well, maybe he just got a shock collar for the first time and it's just too high. That's not what happened, though, because like I said before, the dog knew exactly what it was supposed to do when it got that shock, and it did it immediately, which means he knows that this dog doesn't react well to that shock. He knows this dog has less of a threshold than what he's got it set to. It is amusing to see people put things like that out. The idea of a shocked dog button, almost like the Austin Powers Dr. Evil panel of buttons for killing his minions. It's an absolutely unacceptable thing. Everyone should be on the same page with this, but of course you're going to have the orbiters and the people who just swing from his nutsack defending him, even though it's just ridiculous. He said that his mom spoiled the dog while he was gone, and it needs a regiment, a strict regiment. No, it's a dog, dude. Dogs are supposed to hang out and sleep, then go eat, then get a drink of water, then go to the bathroom, play with some toys. Dogs are like kids. They just do things. Sarcastically, Piker said, yes, I am incredibly abusive to the not only best trained, but also best behaving and most spoiled dog on the planet. Well, trained, yeah, you've zapped it so many times it knows exactly what to do. She yelped because she fucking clipped herself on something when she was getting off the bed. Except she was getting back on the bed and wasn't in contact with the bed. So, I'm sorry, whenever you're putting out lies to defend yourself, you don't get any credit or trust from people like me. People with brain cells. Later on, during the same stream, he addressed the Kaya controversy again. I gave her the place command while she was getting off, and then she yelped. Alright, let's go back. Let's see where he gives the place command.
Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop.
Where was the place command in that? I've never met a single dog owner that's place command is, would you fucking please? He's making up excuse after excuse after excuse, and you need to not give him even an inch on this. He's pissed off the every side you can possibly piss off with this. Because the only people who are defending behavior like this are the people that have no moral core and will literally support him no matter what he does. If he went out and shot someone himself in a stream, they'd be like, he killed the oppressors. We love him so much. He's fighting for us and putting his own life on the line. No, he's not. He's a disgusting human being who does a lot of disgusting things, says a lot of disgusting things. And he finally is in the find out phase because he zapped a dog. And now you got all the people that watched the movie John Wick and was like, justifiable crash out. Now they're like, excuse me, but fuck Hasan. And so now he might actually get punished. I don't remember what the punishment was for the one gal that threw her cat on stream. He'll probably get suspended for Sunday. That's probably what'll happen for Hasan. But, well, that's basically everything that I wanted to point out. I never saw anyone point out the fact that the dog wasn't actually in contact with the bed at all whenever it yelped. I didn't see anyone point out that this dog had to be trained that when it got zapped like that, it needs to be in the corner in its bed. I never saw anyone point out those things. And so I wanted to add my 2 cents, even though it's been everywhere already. So with that, I want to know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Did you see something that I didn't mention or anyone else mention? Because I've seen probably 10 videos in the last 24 hours about this incident. I think that he needs to be banned. I thought he needed to be banned whenever he was talking about killing Rick Scott, killing executives in the street, killing just he's advocated for killing tons and tons of people. He calls Jews some of the most vile things. And I mean Jews. I don't mean Israelites. Jews. He is a racist. He is a truly disgusting human being. I would rather stop talking on my stream and lose what I'm about to say than hurt my pets. In my case, I have cats, but I'd much rather have that be the case. That I forgot what I was saying. Sorry, guys. To hurting either of them. Whenever I reach the point of having a dog, because eventually I will, I'm not going to hurt that dog. I feel bad if I accidentally step on one of my cat's tails, and Hasan kept berating his dog before he took it off stream. So, yeah. It's just wild. They tried claiming that it was an AirTag, and then later on he says that it's a flashlight that's built in. No, dude. Stop lying. Just admit you did wrong. Get the punishment, hopefully, of getting banned off of Twitch because you're an animal abuser. This is actual abuse. There's not training going on with this. If your dog can't walk 3 feet without you zapping it, it's abuse. Leave what you think in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video.